A drunk driver's blood test just broke the entire American justice system. And wait until you hear why the key witness vanished. In 2005, in New Mexico, Donald Bullcoming rear-ends a truck, flees the scene, fails sobriety tests, and refuses the breathalyzer. So police get a warrant, draw his blood. The lab report comes back, 0.21 blood alcohol level, nearly 3 times the legal limit. Open and shut case, right? Wrong. At trial, prosecutors drop a bombshell. The analyst who tested Bullcoming's blood, Curtis Kaler, won't be testifying. He's been placed on unpaid leave for undisclosed reasons. Instead, they call a different analyst who's never even seen Bullcoming's blood sample. The defense objects. This violates the Constitution's confrontation clause, the right to face your accusers. But the trial judge says, too bad, convicts Bullcoming anyway. Here's where it gets insane. This case goes all the way up to the Supreme Court, and in 2011, they rule 5-4 that you can't use substitute witnesses for forensic evidence. If the analyst who conducted the testing doesn't testify, the evidence gets thrown out. But the real kicker, years later, we find out why Curtis Kaler was really put on unpaid leave. The man trusted with analyzing evidence in criminal cases was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison for possessing CSAM, images and videos. Think about that. Prosecutors knew something was wrong with their star witness, but they never told the defense. They tried to sneak in evidence through a substitute, rather than admit their lab analyst was compromised. The Bullcoming decision created chaos in crime labs nationwide. In New Mexico alone, analyst subpoenas jumped 71% in 2 years. Each of their 10 analysts was getting 200 court appearances annually. They were spending more time in courtrooms than in the actual laboratories. Justice Kennedy's dissent was brutal. He said the majority was handling windfalls to defendants and paralyzing forensic science over constitutional technicalities. But here's the thing, this case proves exactly why the Constitution matters. When Curtis Kaler's dark secrets finally came to light, it validated every argument about why defendants need to cross-examine the actual people handling their evidence. Because sometimes the person testing your blood for the government is hiding something far worse than a procedural error.